Coming up on today's Co-Bet Daily, we are looking at a mess of sport. I've got a huge slate of NBA playoffs to talk about. Stats guy, what are you looking at?
An underrated men's goal scorer and some Madrid Open tennis.
How sad are you going to be when Arsenal lose tomorrow, Alex?
There's a chance I may call in sick, but we break down all the games in the EPL tomorrow. But the positive is Arsenal is still better than Chelsea.
Checks out. Right, we've got player props, game picks, best bets, everything you need for your good old punting knowledge and everything in between. I'll tell you what, it's Co-Bet Daily. It's really good. You better listen to it right now. Welcome to Co-Bet Daily. It is Wednesday. Hump day. Even though, to be honest, it feels like a Monday.
It does feel like a Monday.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
Post-Anzac Day.
What a footy.
Either way, Wednesday, April 26th, all day. This is episode 96 of this here program, Co-Bet Daily. Haven't been fired yet. Alex is edging very close. Anyway,
I
I'm
thought
the
Stats
host.
Guy might have been close today after the malware discussion in the team meeting.
Oh, yeah, that's what Stats Guy gets. You know, just putting a lot of dubious stuff on his laptop, I reckon.
Oh, hang on.
I am the host, Jaymz Clements. I'm the editor of Co-Bet. It's a very good website. You can find that at cobet.com.au. Woo! That's how it goes. I'm joined, as always, by the Pontiffs of Punting. One over there, that's Alex.
I'm here. I'm worried. I'm stressed.
Why?
I'm already grumpy
Why?
because we're going to lose the title tomorrow and it sucks.
Oh, yeah, Arsenal.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
true.
Arsenal Man City. Checks out.
He's already stressed.
And, of course, the Stats Guy is in the middle.
Yeah, look, I wouldn't mind Arsenal losing tomorrow just to rub it back into Alex after Chelsea's
You're still
form,
11th.
But yeah, a lot of my teams are losing at the moment.
And you
so
probably
hopefully
might
we turn
lose in the
around.
morning.
We'll see.
Tough stuff. You love to see it. Look, to be honest, if Arsenal lose, it'll be a win for everybody else but Alex, and that's a win
No,
for us.
I actually
So I'll take
wouldn't mind Arsenal
A
winning
lot
because
of
Man City
people
win
do
everything.
want Arsenal to win
Yeah,
because they're
Let's
sick
go.
of Man City.
Man City
it.
win
Let's
everything.
go, City. 3 straight that'd be, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Somewhere, yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
After Liverpool won the COVID one.
5 in the last
Yeah,
6.
Liverpool, the one that upset the carton. Quick stat.
Anyway, don't care. Today
It's a
this
really
is
good one. It was a Tottenham
Title
joke.
Daily. Woo! Let's go. Code Bet Daily.
It was really good.
It is what it
I'll
says
use that
on the
later.
tin. Code Stat Daily.
Damn it. Stats guy's not doing his job.
We've got player props, game picks,
I know when to put it in.
best bets. Give us your stat, Alex. Come on.
So there's only been one team to finish above Manchester City since Pep's taken over and not win the title. Tottenham.
Wow. And
Weird.
Tottenham, have been crap, so that's weird.
Yep.
Classic Spurs. Right, what are we looking at today? NBA playoffs for me. Huge day tomorrow. Big Thursday. 4 games.
4 games,
I
yeah.
think 3 of them are elimination games. It's going to be absolutely gnarly. Cannot wait. I'm going to talk about all 4 of them, give you a game pick and a player prop for each of them. That's what I'm going to do.
lovely.
Because I'm a nice guy. Stats guy, what about you?
I'm also a nice guy. And
Man.
oh, come on. The EPL, a bit of midweek.
Oh, come on, guys. I am pretty nice. My mum says I'm cool.
Yeah.
We love
Some
Karen.
midweek EPL and then some Madrid Open tennis, which is on clay, of course.
Yes.
You think they would play on the clay in Madrid?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
love
that.
that.
Yeah.
Alex, what about you?
I'm definitely not a nice guy. I'm looking at the EPL tomorrow morning. There's a bunch of games on in this midweek slate, and we'll break down Man City and Arsenal.
Nice one.
Lovely.
Not a nice guy. That's what he had on his Tinder profile for years.
Thanks,
0
Steph.
matches.
Actually, Steph wanted to
Why
clarify.
is it-
We met on Hinge, not Tinder.
Oh,
yeah.
the classier one, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a classy guy.
Yeah, you spent years on Grindr before that.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Righto. So first off, let's go player props. I'm going to break down every single of these. Fuck me.
Every single one of these
One of these
singles.
games. What have we got? We've got games and we've got games. All right, so player props, what are we talking? Mine is very, very simple. The NBA playoffs, all of these games tomorrow have got one juicy player prop. I'm going to give you one each. Game 5, Knicks Cavs, we're going back to Cleveland.
Cleveland.
I'll tell you what, Donovan Mitchell has not done much, stats guy.
He
Ever
has
since
not,
game
yeah.
1, he's been
I
sticking
thought he would
up.
tear it up.
He had a pretty good game 2.
Yeah.
He dimed a lot, but he hasn't scored too much. This is where it changes. I keep saying it. He's my Harry McFly.
Yeah, you see, he's the Harry
my
McFly of
McFly.
your, which hasn't been
Does he
working.
know how to throw, unlike Harry doesn't know how to kick?
He knows how to shoot.
Okay.
That's what you do. So, I threw the ball at the hoop. That's a good job, Alex.
Lob.
40 plus points for Donnie Mitchell is $5.25, which I love. He had 38 in game 1. He is absolutely due. I expected him to go absolutely ham in MSG, Madison Square Garden. Did not do it.
Yes.
Got given the clamps
He
by
did.
the Knicks. I think they'll shake loose. This is like one of those weird ones. So when you got the Knicks Cavs, it's 3-1 of the Knicks.
Awesome series.
Well, it is a great series. Like the Knicks have just absolutely demolished what the Cavs want to do. This is all going to come down to basically Cleveland going, well, we've got our 2 big dudes. They're not doing much. Donnie, save us. And he goes,
All right.
All right, Gunslinger. 40 plus points, $5.25. That was with Ladbrokes. Game 5 at Heat Bucks. Give me Giannis 50 plus points, rebounds, assists.
Oh, okay.
pump
yeah.
the
I thought
brakes.
it
You
was 50
raised
plus
my
points.
expectations and dashed them quite quickly.
The clincher here is he might have just 50 points. He's
He
done
could.
it before. He did it in the finals.
He did it in
game.
the finals,
I'm just saying.
Yep.
We're going to go from Jimmy Butler dropping 56 on the Bucks. Giannis, if his back's all right, he might just turn around and drop 50 right back on the Heat. But the 50 plus points, rebounds, assists, I love that. It's $1.87. It's not great value, but he's also the sort of dude who can have 30 plus points, 15 plus rebounds, 10 assists like that. So 50 plus seems pretty easy. Jimmy Butler, under 29.5 points in that game.
Oh,
Stats
he
guy.
he can't hit 50 twice.
He can't.
No.
He can't go absolutely hammer and tongs
I
every
agree with
single
that one.
game, can he?
No.
Can he?
Maybe.
Maybe. Will he?
Can he? Yes. Will he? No. $1.87 though for the under. Like that game 5 with Lakers Grizzlies. We're going another under. Anthony Davis.
Oh, he's been
23.5 points. He's been stinking it up here and there. He's had one pretty good game. I think there's another under there. I think the Grizzlies bounce back. Take game 5 at home. I'll talk about that in a second. And then game 5, Warriors Kings. The Souvlaki King.
Oh,
Domantas Sabonis. I love him. 40 plus points, rebounds, assists.
that's really good.
I love the 40 plus for him because that's 20, 10, 10. He's there. May as well throw in a bit of a triple-double look too as well.
Yep.
While you're at it, $1.75 for that for the Souvlaki King. I think that game is going to be absolutely awesome. We don't know what De'Aaron Fox is going to be doing. The
said he's playing, but yeah.
he could have like 12 assists, 15 rebounds. He's got to actually wake up and actually get some of these rebounds. But there you go. There's a great player prop for each of those NBA
Every
playoff
game.
games tomorrow.
Lovely.
Stats guy, what about you?
Going to the title race, as Alex is very excited / nervous about in the morning. Manchester City taking on Arsenal for the top 2 clash. I'm looking at, everyone's sick of everyone talking about Haaland, but talking about Riyad Mahrez. He's had an underrated season. He's had 23 goal contributions this season, which a lot of people would be talking about if you haven't got Haaland on your team. He's earned his, which is impressive, those 23 goal contributions when he's only started in the second half of the season. He scored a hat-trick on the weekend in the FA Cup, which everyone was
it
surprised
was
about.
against Sheffield United.
It was against Sheffield United, but they're going to be promoted into the Premier League most likely. So he's still, really good team that he had to come up against. Arsenal have also conceded 7 goals lost across their last 3 matches, which has been unbelievable for a top side. So I think he's going to get a lot of chances on goal. I think they'll focus a lot on Erling Haaland in this match. So I think Mahrez, his pace, his dribbling, and even his ability to shoot from long range with that finesse right foot of his can score. And so $3.50 is really good value for anytime goal.
That's if he starts, because
I
did you
think he
see
will
City's
start,
bench
but-
on the weekend?
Yeah.
And also he didn't start against Bayern Munich during the week last week.
He started
he
sort
didn't
of like
start
every
against Arsenal
few
early in
games,
the year.
but
So
I think after a hat-trick and he got an assist the other game as well.
yeah,
they
but it's
might
like,
start him.
Sheffield, yeah. Okay, boys, who's angry that they haven't played? Oh, me? Yeah,
That's
right,
the other
on
thing
you
though,
go.
even if he doesn't start, anytime goal, I think he can come on in the second half and score. So yeah,
I like it.
$3.50.
I just want to know how many hat tricks Alex has scored in the EPL.
15.
That
Really?
checks out.
Yeah, FIFA.
What about you, Alex? What's your player prop?
I'm looking at the game that's going to make Stats Guy very sad tomorrow
Oh, I'm
morning.
already
It's,
sad about Chelsea.
Brentford and Chelsea. This is at Stamford Bridge. Ivan Toney. It's Toney
I
time.
have to get a bell for
He
this one.
scored 9 of his 19 goals away this year. Scored 7 of his last 8 when Brentford have been the betting underdog. So in the last 8 games, when they've been
surprised we're
betting underdog,
favourite anyway.
he scored 7. You're $1.70. This is
That's a
ridiculous.
bit ridiculous.
Brentford are a massive price here. They drew to Villa on the weekend, which looks to be great form. Villa, of course, won again this morning. They have
I believe
scored.
that's my beloved Aston
Oh,
Villa.
he's on the
yeah,
bandwagon.
So yeah, Jim jumped on Aston Villa out of nowhere. Like the colour mash with his beard is
Oh, they're
just
fifth.
amazing.
Are they good? All right, I'm on.
Yeah, good, yeah, but they're good, but not great. So it's like, yeah, fair call. You
Checks
jump-
out.
Yeah, exactly. So Tony anytime, $2.88. Tony first goal, $6. Tony to score and Brentford to win, $6. Tony goal or a draw, $8.50. I don't think Chelsea will win this game. It's
Nah.
just Frank Lampard
We could randomly
has
play a draw,
not helped
maybe,
them
but-
at all whatsoever. Reece James and Mason Mount are out for the rest of the season.
Yep.
Also, not ideal for Chelsea. But Tony anytime, $2.88, and those other 3, all with Ladbrokes.
Nice.
Nice one. I like the Tony goal and the win.
Yeah,
Probably had to bet on
$6.
himself to score a penalty or something.
Hey,
anyway,
you
so-
know what?
Hey,
A man
stats
who-
guy.
a man who
I
bets
can't
on
believe,
himself.
he's still playing. I don't know how he's still playing.
See,
but
you know, you want to know what he's done, which your team hasn't?
what?
Scored goals.
Oh,
Jeez. That old thing.
Didn't see that one
mean-
coming, Dan. That's over there. Oh, here it comes.
It's coming very slow.
Wait. There we go. It's Alex's joke. Okay. Matchless game picks tomorrow. I'm going to give you the over-unders for each of these playoff games tomorrow. Game 5, Knicks Cavs.
Yep.
The line is 202.5. That's not many points at all.
Didn't like all 3 games today go over?
They did.
They did
today.
Yeah, it was a big scoring
Knicks
game.
Cavs has been an absolute defensive just mess.
Yeah.
I think it still goes over.
That's also because
202.5.
Donny hasn't fired up. If he fires up,
If he fires up, we're going to go over. Lakers Grizz under 222 points. I think the Grizzlies just give the Lakers the clamps. Grizzlies at home. This is like one of those weird ones where the Lakers are up 3-1.
Yep.
They just do not show for this game at all. Get absolutely obliterated. Basically what I expected Boston to do reverse sort of spot for Atlanta.
Then we choked it
happen.
big time today. Yeah.
You really did. So the under 222 there. Heat Bucks under 219 and a half. Again, look, the Heat have been absolutely on fire offensively in this series. It's crazy. This is the worst scoring team in the NBA. They're dropping 130 on their third best defense.
Scoring when it matters, kind of
Yeah,
important.
well, that's what Jimmy Butler does. But
The craziest part is they just got dudes dropping threes out of nowhere where I've gotten to the point on NBA Australia where I'm basically like, this has just been a work by Pat Riley all season where it's like,
well,
hey, Duncan Robinson, just be bad.
for the whole
Fake him
season.
out. Max Strus don't have any
Fake him out,
threes
yeah.
until April. It'll be fine, mate. And then boom, we get to April and off they go.
It's been nice.
I still think that goes under. I think the Bucks have a good game and the Heat just don't have the scoring to keep up. They're already up 3-1. They'll look at that and go, we want to get it done. Oh, we're down. No, we're okay. Warriors Kings, two of the best scoring offenses in the NBA. These games have been electric. Going to go over the 235. It seems like a big total because it is, but I think just keeping in with this series, we go the absolute length. This is like 119, 117 gets you to 236. So I'm right there with that. They're all $1.90 with Bet365. So all my player props with Ladbrokes as well, just BT dubs.
Nice.
So there's over 202 for Kings, for Knicks Cavs, under 222 for Lakers Grizz, under 219 and a half for Heat Bucks, and over 235 for Warriors Kings.
Nice.
Stats guy.
Back to the title race of Man City v Arsenal at the Etihad. We're going to keep talking about a lot.
Go to cadbet.com.au for the full write-up.
Alex has put his whole article in our run sheet today.
Stats guy, it is clearly the biggest game of the season. Of course, we're going to break it down. And
I love it.
Man City will win. Thanks, Stats guy.
Yeah, well, I
Back
do
to
think
you,
they're going to win.
Scoops.
I think there's going to be, both teams to score. That's my other part of the Man City to win. 8 of the last Arsenal games, both teams have scored, and 7 of the last Man City games, both teams have scored. So they are the top 2 teams, but they always seem to let in a late goal, like a 2-1 or 3-1.
There's always a calamitous thing in defence for both teams.
For both teams at the moment. They're better on attack. City won this matchup 3-1 earlier in the season. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the exact same scoreline. Since the start of this year, they're just not relying on Haaland. That City aren't just relying on Haaland. They've got Grealish, Mahrez, who I talked about before, who scored a bulk of their goals in the last month. And they also have the best home record in the league at 13-1-1. They've only lost one home game all season at the Etihad.
That was when Ivan Toney scored a double for Brentford.
It was. So it was a bit of a random one. I don't think Arsenal, especially their form in the last couple of weeks, can beat them. So Man City head-to-head, both teams to score, $2.86 with Ladbrokes.
That's a great one. The 8 of the 9 Arsenal and 7 of the last 9 Man City with the...
Yeah.
They always seem to let in at least one, especially Arsenal have let in 7 the last 2 weeks. So,
That's across 3 games.
At least a 2-1 in this one. But it could be a 3-1.
I'm thinking more than that,
Man City.
Nice one. Alex.
Yeah, so following on from that, you add in that Man City have won their last 6 at home against Arsenal, 17-3. That's the aggregate.
17-3.
It's not good.
Oh.
Arsenal have only scored three times in their last 10 games against Man City. Again, not ideal. Man City have won 17 of their last 19 league games, and Haaland has 32 from 28 this year. So this is really, really making me feel good about myself, especially when William Saliba, who has been the rock in defence for Arsenal, when he plays, Arsenal average 0.89 goals let in. When he doesn't play, Arsenal average 1.4 let in.
We've got to do it. No Saliba.
Saliba!
He's not here.
Yeah. So Rob Holding, he seems like a really nice guy. But seriously,
Every week I walk in,
so out of his depth.
Why is Rob holding?
He's not a top line defender, and it is a worry when City have scored 31 goals in their last 7 games.
Now, I'm no mathematician.
That is a lot.
That's just on 4
That's
again.
like AFL form.
31 and 7 is pretty big.
So considering I think they've won 20 of their last 21, they've won 21 in a row or unbeaten in their last 21. Like streaks are meant to come to an end, but I don't see this. 3-1 earlier in the season that we mentioned, but the expected goals, which is, the data analytical breakdown of it all, was 1.72 to City. Arsenal was 1.57. So Man City capitalised, Arsenal didn't.
Yep.
And if you actually watch that game, Arsenal had patches where they
completely
completely
won,
dominated that game. During the game, I'm like, hey, we might be on it. There's the defensive stuff up. Kevin De Bruyne scores.
You're in much better form.
Cool.
Than back
But Kaya Saka will need to dominate this game because on his side, Nathan Ake isn't playing, so it leaves Pep with a decision of who he's going to play.
Maybe Rico Lewis or someone. Yeah.
But Saka did dominate the early parts of that game. Bernardo Silva was genuinely tackling him like it was a game of AFL. And it's just like, I'm going to cop a yellow card at some point. It's fine.
Yeah, there could be a few yellow cards in this one, actually.
If Arsenal to win, Saka to score anytime, both teams are going to score. That's $13 if Arsenal does that. Saka anytime, City win, $8. If you do either Bukayo Saka or Gabriel Martinelli, him and Bukayo Saka have both had over 20 score involvements this season, which is like the highest ever since I think Eden Hazard.
Yeah. Wow.
That and over 4.5 goals is $9.50 with better. Haaland and Saka to score anytime, $6.25. And me, because I think this is going to be a goal fest.
4.5 goals.
Over 4.5 goals, $4.10. That just means we need 5 goals and we cash. Doesn't matter what the result is. Mikel Arteta.
We only need 5 goals.
This is Man City who have scored, who average 4 a game. Their last thing. Arsenal at least averaged 2.5 their last few games as well. So I'm expecting a really good game of football. This is like, boys, like we are the absolute underdogs. Everyone is taking the PISS out of us at the moment for bottling this.
I hope you guys can
go out and have a crack. Because the thing is, if they play to their best, they can win.
Yeah.
Just that Man City are really good and we're not going to win. So Man City's the tip, but there's a lot of value in this game when you dig into it. Goal scorers, overs, and everything.
Lovely.
Good stuff. I like that.
Nice.
So the situation is what? Arsenal have got 2 games in hand on Man City.
Yes, Arsenal played 2 more games.
So yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's pretty much
Man City
Arsenal.
have 2 games in hand.
Arsenal pretty much need a win.
Arsenal
even if
are 5
draw,
points in front currently. So if Arsenal win tomorrow, they're 8 points clear. And it's just like, okay, just win out and you're sort of home. But the problem is Arsenal's still got to play Brighton. They've still got to go to Newcastle. Man City's running pretty easy.
Yes. So it doesn't exactly decide the title.
No, but I think
if City win,
it makes it a lot easier for whoever wins.
Yes, if City win, they win the title. If Arsenal win, this is going to be involving me getting up at 1:30 in the morning watching the last day. When it's
I'll be watching that.
Yeah.
Nice. Good stuff. All right, best bets for today, tomorrow, whenever. As mentioned, I'll tip all those games for you.
Why not?
Knicks Cavs minus 5.5. I just think that there's an explosive offense waiting at some point for this Cavs team.
Yep.
It's going to be at home, backs to the wall. You're down 3-1. You have to show up. If not, we're going to fire JB Bickerstaff. Simple as that. He's been thoroughly outcoached by Tibbs. It's been crazy. They've just given them the defensive clamps. You want me to use these clamps? These clamps that I use every day of my life.
How many times did you say clamps today, Joe? Can I get a count, please?
Clamps count.
Lakers Grizz. Lakers +4. Grizzlies win.
Ooh.
I love this.
Okay.
I absolutely love this game because it's going to be very tight. Very, very, I don't know, hard for it down to the wire. We've seen this happen before in the series.
So 115 to 112. Happy days.
Bang.
Yep.
And they just sneak it out. Heat Bucks, Miami, +11.5. Bucks win. Just because I think it does feel like Miami's offense has got to fall off a cliff at some point.
Yeah,
but they will just keep grinding out enough points.
And it wasn't even their offense. Last game was Jimmy got 56. So.
Yeah, 56. It was ridiculous. And Warriors Kings, I think the Warriors take this one out against Sacramento. Give me the Warriors -1.5. They're all $1.90. We bet 365. It's a bit of a tricky one because that's 2 underdogs, 2 favorites. But the 2 underdogs I've picked, the actual favorites still win it. So there's a little bit of value there. Kind of like that. The Miami one's the one I'm most worried about just because I think the Bucks do have the tendency to just go, that's kind of neat, that's kind of cute. Now we're going to choke you out. And they could very easily go on and run and win the next 3 games.
Lovely.
Should be fun though. Stats go, what about you?
Going to the Madrid Open, which is on clay. As we all know.
My favourite thing is he has in the run sheet brackets.
Clay. Yeah, let's do that for a laugh. Just because it was bagging down.
Because you didn't know what court they were on last week.
But this one, last week was in the Barcelona. I just realised anything in Spain is on clay.
I mean, that naturally you would have.
No, I thought there would be some other courts.
It wasn't in Barcelona last week that you were talking about. It was the one in Stuttgart.
Yeah, there's so much tennis on.
The Porsche Open.
Hard to keep up. Yeah, the Porsche Open, that's right. But yeah, I'm looking at some Aussies that are in great form. You got Alexi Popyrin head-to-head I'm looking at against Quinton Hallis. They've met 5 times, and Hallis is leading this matchup 3-2. But the 2 times that Popyrin has beat Hallis have both been on clay.
Hey.
So I reckon his pace and the way he can, agility, and he's just a better on clay player overall than Hallis. So I'm going Popyrin head-to-head at $2.25 is the start of the multi. And then another Aussie, Chris O'Connell, who a lot of people don't know about, but he's
never heard of him.
Starting to hit career best form at age 28. He just beat a few seeded players in the last tournament, including Alexander Zverev, who's an absolute gun.
And a tool.
Yeah, and a tool. Everyone was surprised that he beat him. He's got a great serve. He's rising up the rankings, and just clay will work in his favour, I think, as well against tall Krajinovic. So Chris O'Connell head-to-head against Filip Krajinovic and Alexei Popyrin head-to-head against Quinton Hallis is $4.05 on Ladbrokes.
Great job.
I got through some of the...
You smashed the
pronouncing.
names as well.
Yeah.
You did great.
There we go.
I'm very proud
So
of you.
yeah, two Aussies to win at the Madrid Open, $4.05. Why not?
Sick.
Good stuff, stats guy.
Nice one. What about you, Alex?
Yeah, so I'll run through the EPL games for tomorrow morning. Brighton head-to-head against Notts Forest. Look, Nottingham Forest, I know we're worried about them, but they probably
very
should have
worried
got a
about
point. They should have got a point last weekend against Liverpool.
that
They've
was a
only
good
won
game,
one
yeah.
of their last 7 at home, which is a concern. Brighton went out on penalties in the FA Cup semis over the weekend. They're charging for Champions League. They've got a bunch of games in hand. They can still make Champions League if they keep winning. Brighton have won 3 of their last midweek EPL games. So
Go the Gulls.
go the Gulls. Get
Gulls.
around it. Make Phil happy. Brentford head-to-head against Chelsea. I think Brentford are awesome odds. Brentford went well last weekend. Chelsea are shambles. They're winless in their last 7 across all competitions.
Yep.
We mentioned earlier that Reece, Jaymz and Mason Mount are out for the rest of the season. Frank Lampard is offering nothing. They are literally just like, oh God, can
Oh,
this
it's not,
season end?
it's not his fault.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It is. He started this when he got hired like
was
4
a year
years
and
ago.
yeah, 2 years ago.
So they're like $5 at the moment. But Brentford will draw if you want to play it a bit safe. $2.10. I like that. Liverpool and West Ham. I'm calling the draw. This is in London as
Really?
well. West Ham won their last home game against Liverpool, and Liverpool have only won 1 of their games in London all year, which is against Tottenham, which is funny. But 3 draws and 2 losses. West Ham have only lost 1 of their past 7. We saw them against Arsenal a few weeks ago at the 2-2 draw.
Fair
So happy about that. And Man City beat Arsenal, and I'm going to be sad.
I love that on the run sheet. Man City beat
Sad.
Arsenal. Dash sad.
Sad. Oh, it's going to be a sad, Alex. Oh, well. Look, I think that game's going to be awesome, Man City Arsenal.
Yeah, no, I'm
it'd be
actually
amazing.
Hopefully, Arsenal don't concede in the first 30 seconds, like Saturday morning when I'm like on the couch. I'm like, wait, what? Am I awake or am I dreaming?
Is that a replay?
Yeah.
I feel like you should be used to conceding the first 30 seconds.
Oh,
Right.
damn.
That's it.
Code
Code
pod shots daily.
Code brap daily.
Code drop like daily.
Code daily done for today. We'll be back on deck tomorrow with a big Thursday show.
Oh, so much.
We'll also have AFL, we'll have NRL, and we'll have EPL shows later in the week, as
Absolutely.
always. So get around
Thank
all
God
of the
there's no
shows.
Thursday footy this week. We'd be screwed.
Pretty handy.
Yeah, probably.
So subscribe on your
Good stuff,
podcast
Andrew Dillon.
app, and look, you can get the separate feeds for EPL, AFL, and NRL. Or if you're just on like Apple Podcasts, they're all just in the one spot. Very easy.
Yeah.
Like, review, and star it, would you? We don't ask for much. Just do that.
Seriously, it takes like 10 seconds to
Easy,
give us a
easy.
Comments as well. It's
rating.
like Stats Guy's my favorite. Just
Yeah.
simple as
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Well,
Check us a follow for all of the CoBet socials. What do we got? YouTube, Facey, IG,
Twitter.
Twitter.
TikTok, Twitch, which I think is now just Leo just filming himself like in his
Playing
in his room,
AFL
just playing
23.
AFL. It's like Hawthorn are going to win
Where did
this
he get-
year.
where did he get the first
He's gonna
copy?
smash it. It's going to be good. Send in any questions, any bets, and I think that's it. Thank you, Stats Guy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alex.
Cheers.
Best of worst of luck tomorrow. Just saying.
I hope Arsenal win.
Thanks for Gerald to actually rock up and produce this one. It's kind of handy.
Wow.
Thanks to you for having 7 meetings today and it's not filming till
Like-
4 o'clock, you jerk.
So they call me Corporate Jim.
I
Nah,
blame Weaver for all of this.
me too.
Inside joke.
Gerald does a great job. Thanks to me. What do we say, Stats Guy?
Gamble responsibly.
Nice one. May all your picks come in. Happy punting. We'll catch you in a bit. Code Bet Daily. Out.
Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.